All right, I went over the midterm exam, and there are a couple of things that I wanted to address before I showed you some things attached to this week's topic of blowback firearms. All right, so one of the things that came up was a discussion about ammunition and how ammunition, or one of the questions was how ammunition is head-spaced. So I wanted to discuss that with you guys. And the important thing to understand when we're talking about ammunition, folks, is to understand that ammunition itself will actually be, as a reloader, as a shooter, you'll become familiar with those cartridges that you deal with. So on a rimmed cartridge, right, so this is a straight wall pistol case. It is actually going to headspace off of the rim. The rim is what stops the forward movement in the chamber, and that becomes really important in what we're talking about this week with 22s. If you'll notice, this one is a dummy. See how it has the hole drilled in it? But that is also a rimmed straight wall case. So both of these, 145 long Colt, 122 long rifle, both of them are going to headspace off of that rim, which is why there's going to be a rim cutout. All right. Now, on your rimless pistol calibers, your rimless pistol caliber, it is actually going to, let me see if I can get that a little bit clearer for you. It is going to headspace off of the mouth. So if you look inside your firearm, you're going to see a hard line in the at the end of the chamber. That is what engages with the mouth, and what's important about that is that if we have too much crimp, whether it's from the factory or we did it ourselves as a reloader, the case can actually slip forward of that chamber line, and then that'll create an overpressure situation. So a rimless case is going to be a case where the rim and the body are the same diameter, and in most cases it's going to headspace off of the mouth of the case itself. Now, on a rimless bottleneck case, in this case, as you can see, let me zero that for you. Okay, so the rim and the body are the same. This one actually, so 5.56, 308, all of those are going to headspace off of the shoulder. When you're looking at headspacing issues, these are going to be off the shoulder itself. Now, you have another rimless case, and that rimless case is actually rebated rimless. All right, when you're looking at the rebated rimless simply means is that the rim is of a smaller diameter than the case body itself. So you can see here, see how you can see the case body? So in this case, it is going to headspace again off of the shoulder angles. All right. Then you have your belted. In a belted case, belted cases have nothing to do really with the power of the cartridge itself. It's just the way the ammunition manufacturer designed them, and it is actually the belt itself that it headspaces off of. The most of your headspacing issues with a belted case are not going to be the chamber itself. It's going to be the wear on the brass. So again, you're going to pay attention and you're going to learn the ones that you are going to come across more often than not. All right, so I hope that helps with understanding head spacing and how the cartridge interfaces with the firearm and the chamber itself. Anyway, next video we'll get into blowback.